So the last type of mortis is called Algor mortis, and it refers to death heat or the loss of heat after you've died. So this example does involve some math. So basically what happens after you die is there's a natural cooling of the body until your body reaches the ambient temperature, which means the surrounding temperature of the room or the environment you're in. So what they do to determine the temperature of someone at the time they find the body is they insert a temperature into the liver. So if you've ever been watching a show and they say they're taking a liver temp, they're trying to determine Algor mortis. The problem is you want to make sure you determine this temperature immediately upon the crime scene. And you may also need to know the environmental conditions, because if it's hot or cooler than normal, that can affect your calculations. The average temperature is usually about 70 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit on average. If it's hotter or cooler, you'll have to consider that. So the changes that happen in the body temperature once you die, the first 12 hours, your body will decrease by 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit per hour. So the maximum that you can lose in the first 12 hours is 16.8 degrees Fahrenheit. After that time frame, after the first 12 hours, the body then changes by a decrease of 0.7 degrees Fahrenheit per hour until the body reaches ambient temperature, whatever that may be. So you need to know these two information, these two bullet points of information for the calculations. So the first 12 hours, you lose 1.4 degrees per hour up to 16.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Then greater than 12 hours, it's a decrease of 0.7 degrees per hour until ambient temperature is reached. So that's what we're going to need to figure out our calculations. The calculations are pretty simple if you know that information. Okay, so our first example. A body was found with a temperature of 91 degrees Fahrenheit. How long can you assume that they've been dead, given normal ambient conditions? Okay, the first thing you need to know is what is normal body temperature. Probably with the way this year is going, you know that normal body temperature is about 98 degrees Fahrenheit. That is always going to be your starting temperature, what the healthy living person's temperature was. Okay, so there are steps to this. So step one, let me move my papers around here. Step one, you want to determine how much body heat has been lost. So I have 98 degrees Fahrenheit. And when I found the person, their temperature was 91. So subtracting these two gives me a temperature of 7. Okay? Clicking back, you have to make sure you watch